everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be attempting at coloring my own roots. I'm going to show you what color I use because a lot of y'all ask me about my hair color. I will show you the whole process of how I'm going to be touching up my roots here. Not all of this, it's just this bit that you see that has grown out, has become my natural color, which is a black, darkish brown or whatever. I'm gonna just lighten it slightly so it can just match more with the rest of my hair. Also, this is the first time I am attempting at coloring my own roots, so wish me luck and let's get started. So the things that you will need are, I'm using the Majirel Cool Cover 6.8 Dark Mocha Blonde. Now this gives me a really nice lightish to medium chocolate brown sort of a color. I've stuck to this shade for about a year or two and I'm really happy with this shade. With that, you need to use the L'Oreal Oxidant Creme, which is also called the Developer, in 20 volume, which is 6%. You only have to use 20 volume on your roots. Always remember that. With that, you will need a coloring brush, a coloring bowl with marking like this because you will have to be measuring the amount of developer and the color that you will be mixing. You will easily get all of these things in a beauty supply store or even online. And you will also need some hair clips. You will also need a tail comb and a white tooth comb, a mirror so that you know where you are coloring, and hand gloves. Okay, so now coming to the mixing ratio, just shake the product really well. You need to mix 75 ml of the developer with a 50 ml of tube. That is the mixing ratio that you need to remember because it is 1:1.5. So if your tube is of 50 ml, which is the entire tube, you will be taking 75 ml, which is 1.5 as the developer. So for example, if you're taking just half a tube, which is 50 ml, you will be taking about 38 ml of developer. Just remember that the mixing ratio is 1:1.5. And then you just gotta mix this really well. So the consistency is like this, like exactly paste-like, and there are no lumps. You have to make sure that the product is dissolved and mixed really well. The first thing that you have to make sure is that your hair is completely tangle free. You don't want any knots in your hair when the process is going on. So make sure that you use a white tooth comb and gently remove all the knots from your hair. Now using your tail comb, we are going to make 4 sections. From the top till the ear, divide one section on one side. Do the same thing on the other side and then 2 sections at the back. And I suggest you take your time and neatly work in sections is because you're doing this yourself and you want to make sure that you have applied color everywhere and that you have got an even root color touch up. Once you're done with that, take some color and start from the top. And what I like to do is just mark my section out, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Now using your tail comb, start dividing sections like this and flipping it over to the other side. And then just slide the brush only on your roots, making sure that you are covering it from both the sides really well. Make sure and try your best that you're evenly distributing the color also. And also another thing, make sure that you are applying the color on both the sides. Like you can see, I am applying it towards the lower part and towards the upper part. This will make sure that you have evenly spread the color on both the sides and it will give you a really good result. Having a big mirror in front of you really helps. Definitely, if you're going to be doing this, you have to make sure that you have a really nice, tall, big mirror in front of you. Once you're done with that, just make sure that you have applied color on all the corners like I have. Just twist the section and clip it away. Now repeat the exact same process on the other side. Now like you can see, I am marking my section out. And that is just going to help me to apply the color from both the sides and it'll give me a very even result. And make sure that you're applying the color only on your roots, which is the grown out part. Try sticking only till there and try avoiding applying any sort of color on the rest of your hair. Having a tail comb definitely made a big difference in giving me really clean sections. I couldn't have done this with a normal comb at all. And also this particular shade will suit almost all different kind of Indian skin colors. And once the second section is done as well, just clip that away. Okay, so now comes the back, which gets a little difficult, I'll be honest. But make sure that you have a good big mirror right next to you, and make sure that you are taking flat, straight sections like this as much as you can. It's going to be difficult the first few times, but trust me, once you get practice, you will definitely be able to do this every time yourself. If you want, you can also take someone's help so that they can guide you as to where you're supposed to apply and that you're going right, especially for the sections at the back. And then simply repeat the exact same thing on the other section at the back as well. It's very important to go section by section, and in case you have taken a thick section, just split that into 2 halves and then apply on the top and then apply on the bottom as well. And once all the sections are done with the color, which is quite an achievement, so pat yourself on the back first, and then take all your hair, wrap it into a high bun like this. You need to keep the color in for about 35 minutes, so make sure that you have all the color away and that you're just relaxing and doing a thing for the next 35 minutes. Another thing that you can do is, before you can start your color, you can apply a little bit of Vaseline on your hairline and around your forehead so that the color doesn't really stain. Another great thing which always works for me is using hairspray. I use hairspray at the end of the process to get rid of any sort of stains that I have. And after I washed off my hair, that's how it looks. I love the way that the color has completely and evenly come on the roots. It's looking so much more even. My hair feels so much more healthier after the color as well, which is, I don't know, kind of weird. So yeah, this whole process of applying hair color to your roots for a root touch-up at home has worked successfully for me, and I hope this works well for you as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Now only attempt this if you are very sure that you can color your hair at home, because you don't want to be spoiling your hair color, you don't want to be spoiling things around where color is falling. Ideally go to a salon and get it touched up. I hope this has helped you guys. Give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to create any other sort of color videos. I'm sure you will have a lot of questions like that, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.